when you're buying audiences, when you're buying data, it helps to understand how all these suppliers fit in together. So we're talking about the DMP. I'm sure you've heard that word bandied about. So it stands for Data Management Platform. So many companies call themselves a DMP, whereas in actual fact there's only really a few. One of the bigger ones is BlueKai, which is owned by Oracle. I'm sure you've heard of that. So the way it works is they really have a platform. They have a software that then accumulates all the data from the smaller suppliers, like MasterCard, like Experian, like V12. They have their database, but they don't have a way to make it accessible for buyers like us in AppNexus or Turn or other DSPs. So what they do is they feed their database into BlueKai, and BlueKai is the actual platform that then we connect to and buy from. So why is this useful to know is because you can have suppliers that you speak direct to who really know their lists. They really know, okay, like we've got a good connection with V12. For example, they scrub their lists they double check their lists against internet information, large publishers like the New York Times, and offline data. And when they put all of those together, they see the John Smith on these three fields appear, and correlate that, then you know that the data you're buying from V12 is very, very accurate and very targeted. It's small, of course, with that sort of filtering, but it's very accurate. And you speak to V12 and they say, okay, you want that type of audience. Okay, we suggest that segment, dial in an ID number in the BlueKai, in the audience selector through AppNexus. Because BlueKai, they have so many lists, they wouldn't necessarily know who to speak to or which list to suggest. They do have a service, but again, if you speak to the individual supplier, that will be much more accurate and much more helpful. So there you go. That's a quick note on the DMPs that are available. So same concept actually with the ad fraud suppliers. It's the same thing. They have a bunch of cookies that they know these are good users and these are suspicious users, and it just goes through one of the suppliers, through Exolate or BlueKai or any of those main platforms. They supply that data.